Today we move over to a beer that a lot of people really enjoy. More so than I do. But let's get into the review and you can find out what I'm talking about now. Beer. Hello everybody, welcome back to me, Maple Ruski, for the Ruski Review. And today the beer I have for you is, well, Heineken by the Heineken Brewing Company. This is a lager beer coming in at, where's the ABV? Oh, it's 5% alcohol by volume in a 500 ml can. Everybody knows what Heineken looks like. It comes in this, I guess, silver can with green accenting, or a green bottle, which is very unique because apparently Heineken does not come in a green bottle, and it tastes totally different out in Holland. The Hollanders that have tasted, I guess, American Heineken say that it's skunky. And us being in the North American market, we kind of have a real appreciation for the skunkiness. But it does taste different, totally different, than out in Holland. So, let's crack this open and see what we got. Pouring it just a regular glass, because everything else is... What the hell happened there? Oh, it's spilling. That's not good. It's spilling everywhere. I don't like this can design. I don't like why that lip did that. I'm not a fan. Damn you, Heineken. Well, like Heineken can't pour for the life of them. God damn it. Now I'm making a mess. That's not fun. But, oh, switch. There we go. Beer there. Can here. There we go. Heineken logo. You can see it. We're good. We're good. Looking at the beer, it is again super clear. It looks the exact same as all the other macro beers that I've had. A little bit of less head on that one, but still not too bad. Decent amount of carbonation coming through. Let's have a smell. It's a very faint aroma. Like caramel, sweet corn, creamed corn, sourdough bread. It's on my nose. I'm not trying to snort beer. Sorry. Yes, that very skunky-esque smell, and in taste, I've had Heineken tons of times before, if you haven't realized. I think most people have, but let's have a sip anyway. Yes, skunky bitteriness at the beginning, and then changing into a very nice bready finish. It's not too bad of a beer if you can get over that skunkiness. And me, I'm just somebody that can't. Never really liked Heineken. Not at all. Sorry. Cheers, guys. Let's keep on drinking. Yeah. No. It's skunky. It's like a sour bitteriness, but it's not a pleasant one. It's a more off-putting soury bitterness, but it does give it some flavor, some very distinct flavor, which sets it apart from other macro brews. And in that aspect, I really do enjoy it. But as far as beer goes, I could do without. I could pass it up if I had a better option. If I didn't, I'd still drink it. Shit, I'll drink all beer. But yeah, it's that sort of skunkiness, that weird bittery, soury flavor right in the middle of the profile that just gets me, and it's just like, I'm not really a fan. Especially if it's warm. If you get a warm Heineken, God bless you, because that's a terrible experience. Looking on the can here for information, Heineken Lager Beer de Holland, 5% ABV, brewed with passion for quality. On the back, brewed by Brouwers Par Heineken, brewery in Amsterdam, Holland, imported from Holland, blah, served cold, return for refund, all that BS. Don't drink and drive, don't drink while you're pregnant, all that fun stuff. The original quality. On the bottom, any brewed on date. Some sort of time code, date code, number code thing on the bottom, and you can make no sense of it at all. Which makes sense for most of the macro brews. Like in my previous video, PBR, Past Blue Ribbon, had a legible date code, and I really applaud them for that. But this, same with the other ones, you have no idea what the hell it means. Like again, as macro brews are, it's crisp, it's clean, it goes down like a dream, no complaints there, but it's for the masses. Nothing special really about that. Moving over to the website now, the Heineken Company.com. You come over to Heineken, and you got a bunch of news-related stories about Heineken. Media releases, calendar releases, notices about stuff going on in the world of Heineken, stock prices, which is kind of cool, all done in euros, latest reports, latest tweets, and then sitemaps, alerts, all that fun stuff. And you go to brands. Funny enough, Heineken actually owns Lagunitas. Very, very interesting. I did not know that. Then you go to Heineken, you have a video. They showcase Heineken 0.0, the non-alcoholic version. Global leaders, partnerships, innovation and creativity, all that stuff. And then not much else. No real description about the beer other than a video. 140 years of Heineken brand marketing. Not in English, or at least for those few seconds, but you can all check that down in the comment. You can go check all that down in the comment box below. That's what I'm trying to say. There we go. And a bunch of other tabs: sustainability, investors, media, careers, and information center. Finally, moving over to Untapped, and one thing that I did forget to mention was the IBUs. No IBUs listed on the can. Untapped is showing it coming in at 19 IBUs. And also for the rating is 2.92 bottle caps out of 5, and that's out of, oh wow, over 412,000 ratings. But with that said, we're going to put one more on the map, one more into the infamy, or into the infinity of the internet, with my rating. So cheers on the final sip. Let's get right to ratings. Heineken beer. It's distinct, and I like that. What I don't like is the distinction of it because of that skunky, soury, bittery flavor. It's, I would say, semi-pleasant, and that's sort of where I land on it. It's unique, it's semi-pleasant, it's not the worst thing, but it's less desirable than other flavors in beer. So that's why Heineken gets a solid 4 out of 10, just because it is so very distinctly Heineken. You can't go wrong, even in a blind taste test. I think I would probably realize it was Heineken if it was across the board of macro brews. Other than that, presentation, it's a very iconic can, as with all or most of these macro brews. No information. Nothing really there, either on the can. The website's just a bunch of hullabaloo about the company itself. And that's where presentation gets a solid 2 out of 10 for me. Obviously, as you can see, most of these macro beers are not highly rated, but they, what can you really expect? I review craft beer, and I'm putting it on that scale. So, a 4 out of 10 ain't bad for a macro brew. Trust me. With all that said, guys, if you have any comments, questions, or beers you want me to review in the future, you can leave all that information down in the comment box below. If you want to go and like this video or subscribe to me, Miapushki, that would be greatly appreciated as well. As for my question of the day, my question of the day to you is: since Heineken has their Heineken 0.0, and Budweiser has their Prohibition Brew, and there's a ton of other companies that produce non-alcoholic or de-alcoholized beer. Would you like me to do reviews about that? I think it might be a little bit of a neat little, series that I'm doing, the same as this macro brew series. So let me know down in the comment box below if you want me to do these non-alcoholic beer reviews. With all that said, guys, that's going to do it for me, Mate Brewski, and like I always say, crack a beer and enjoy. Cheers.